Hey everyone, I wanted to record this quick video on social signals. And I know I have a video on this already, but it's posted a while ago and I think it's worth a refresh. So, what is a social signal? A social signal is an engagement on a post made on social media platforms. And what I mean by engagement, which is pretty straightforward, is either a like, a share, comment, retweet, pin. These are done on Pinterest. Upvotes, downvotes. These are done on Quora or Reddit. So Quora or Reddit. And what I mean by social posts is obviously I have here three examples. This one is from Facebook. So all of these here are what's called social signals. All these likes, all these loves, I guess, because Facebook is one of the few platforms that has multiple reactions for liking a post. And here, all these comments are social signals as well. Here on Instagram, for example, on these posts, all these likes are what is called social signals, and these comments are as well social signals. And finally, here on Reddit, retweets. Sorry, not on Reddit, on Twitter, the retweets are social signals as well. The likes and the comments as well. So social signals, sorry, are basically social engagement on these social media platform posts. Again, pretty straightforward. Now, why should you care, and why does it matter? And I'm going to read here a bit, but I think it's important to go through this. So, as you know, we live in a social world, of course, where people share, like, tweet, retweet, and pin stuff all the time. We are a social being. So, in times like this, Google associates a quality website, and not only a website, also a brand, or either a personal brand or an actual business, with quality website with quality content. So quality content doesn't just have to be a written content; it can be video, can be audio, can be whatever it is. So Google associates a quality and notorious and authoritative brand with that's shared and engaged all around social media. So nowadays, notoriety and authority is somewhat measured on the amount of followers you have, the amount of engagement you get, the amount of social clout you have. So nowadays, social media and attention, to some extent, attention is the new currency. So uh, Google, and not just Google, all of social media values these social boosts and your social presence a lot. And going back to Google now, if Google thinks your website or your brand has relevant information, so this is the part where it is the actual on-page SEO, so relevant content, quality content on your site, plus it's popular on social media, it'll rank you higher. And this is the part for the social signals or the social presence. So that's why when you create a website and you try rank it on Google, that's why you always set up the social media profiles. That's why you always go set up the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter. And of course, you always optimize them well, because it's not just you're not just gonna set them up and leave them there. You gotta make sure you optimize them properly. And some people, I used to do this in the past, I no longer do it. Um, Also do automatic posting on these ones, and then use something called IFTTT, sorry, to automate the postings between these. So if you post on your Facebook, it is automatically posted as well to your Twitter, or if you post it on Twitter, it's automatically posted to Pinterest. So making like a flywheel of social power. And I can maybe record a video on this later on. But yeah, to boil this down to what I'm trying to say, if Google thinks your website has relevant information, so again, the SEO side of things, the more on-page SEO side of things, and of course, link building as well, but it is as well popular on social media, it'll be a great advantage over your competitors, because if Google has to choose between ranking two relevant sites, but one of them is super popular on social media and has engagement all the time, and people follow it and like it and comment, they'll value that. Of course, you need to keep in mind that social signals alone won't rank your site number one. Just like anything in regards to SEO, just links won't rank you number one. Just quality content won't rank you number one. That's a bit more debatable. But just doing one thing won't rank you number one. You need a plethora of things. You need multiple things, because SEO is like building blocks. You need multiple building blocks to build your pyramid. And if you just start with one, most likely you won't reach the necessary height to rank number one. This is sort of a weird analogy, so sorry about that. But yeah, I think you understand where I'm trying to get. Yeah, Google takes into account multiple factors when ranking a website. That's just what I said. It's not just one factor. In social relevancy, it's just one of them. And again, by social relevancy, I mean your presence on social media. And that is affected by these social signals, these engagements on the posts. So if you want to rank higher on Google, shoutouts on social media are a must. Sorry. And by shoutouts, I mean these social signals. And again, do they work? Not on their own. Unfortunately, you won't rank a site just by using social signals. And just a final note, I don't have any ranking case studies solely for social signals. And a lot of people ask me this because they're skeptical if they work or not. And to be fair, because social signals on their own don't work, I won't bother doing a case study where I have a site, let's say number 10 position, and I blast it over and over again each month or each week with social signals to see if it ranks higher or lower. Because social signals alone won't work. Social relevancy alone won't work. You need multiple things. Just like backlinks alone won't work. You need content as well. You need a speedy site. You need multiple things. So yeah, maybe if I put my mind to it, I can maybe make a case study just to show you that them alone won't work. But yeah, I always do them every couple of weeks for my client sites. I think it's I've been doing it for years. I think it's a necessary thing to do, so I always do it because it's only natural that this site that's manipulated to rank number one in Google, because as SEOs you manipulate the ranking. So it's only natural to some extent that the site that's on the top of Google has to some extent some social relevancy, and we can fake this social relevancy with these social signals. Yeah, just like we fake backlinks, just like we fake most things with SEO. Of course, there's always organic outreach, and which is where you have such great quality content that people want to link out to your content, and that does happen, of course, just like as organic social signals do exist as well. But if we want to manipulate the rankings a bit, and again, that's what we do SEO, we can also do it. We can also manipulate this social relevancy. Yeah, that's basically it in regards to what is a social signal. And I guess I can show you here a before and after report for a client. This is the before, and yeah, 0 signals on every single platform. So, and then if you go here to the after, 6K on Facebook, 20 on Tumblr, 100 plus on Pinterest, 1 on Reddit, and again, almost 7,000, actually 6,300 social signals in total. And yeah, that's just a report from one campaign. Yeah, that's basically it. Again, if you want to grab some, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but if you do want to grab some, I'm still running a BOGO, so a buy one get one free campaign until the end of the month. So until the 30th, I think June has 30 days, not sure. So you have about a week to grab some if you want. You buy one, you get one free. Yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.